Hi, I hope everybody is well. So today's calendar page is for Tuesday, September 3rd, and this one says, I bring a ray of sunshine wherever I go. I am a joy and delight to be with. I feel like that's true, but sometimes I'm a sarcastic ray of sunshine. I like that phrase. So I brought with me just a few things, a little bag of tricks for the day. So this is Falkor. Falkor is a dream amethyst dragon head. He's very cool. My brother and sister-in-law got him for me for Christmas. All of my dragon heads and skulls have names. I don't know where they come from. I meditate with them, and whatever name pops into my head is whatever name they get. So I have various different, like I said, skulls and dragons with names. I also wanted to show you just a couple of things. Ooh, this carnelian moon. I believe my brother and sister-in-law got Falkor from the Purple Cauldron, which I mentioned earlier, and the carnelian I got this weekend from the Purple Cauldron. And what I really had wanted is, when I first came up with Empathic Crow, the logo was a crow sitting on a skull on an amethyst. So this stone was definitely meant for me, because you've got your crow up here on top, sitting on top of a skull, and it is a dream amethyst, just like Falkor is. So you see those really cool patterns, some triangles and things. So the skull, I just got him this weekend. So the crow and the skull do not have a name yet, but they will. But I had to have it because it inhabits what Empathic Crow started out its logo with. And then, as you can see, today is a green day for me. We've got some, let's see, up at the top, it's Vesuvite, I think is how you pronounce it. Then some green tourmaline, some moldavite, and some green amethyst, which starts with a P. Can't remember what it's called, but my Kambaba Jasper worry stone came with me today as well. But I want to show you these because these are awesome. I have never seen these before, and I just got them this weekend. I have not had a chance to even look them up. Will from the Purple Cauldron showed them to me, and I had to get some. I also got a couple more worry stones. So these are for me, but I have already given away to a client the Tiger Eye worry stone, because it felt like it would be helpful to them. We got a pyrite worry stone, so we talked about pyrite in my last video with the gemstone. Okay, so if any of you know, ruby under blacklight glows. Isn't that cool? So this is ruby and kyanite. And so any ruby that's in it is going to glow this orangey color. I have not seen rubies like this that have these little holes. I think he called it like honeycomb. They are so cool. Now look at them. You see how the ruby reacts to the black light? So cool. I'm easily entertained, by the way. It doesn't take much. So yeah, these rubies are awesome. Okay. And I'm not on my own right now, so that's why I'm kind of whispering, so we'll see if it actually picks up. But I am going to pull a few cards. So we've got our traditional, this is the Radiant Rider-Waite Tarot deck. So if you're starting tarot, sometimes it's easiest to start with one of the traditional, or one of the decks that's the Rider-Waite deck, just because it's easier to see with the symbolism and the image is what it means. Now some people have a hard time with the Rider-Waite deck because, like, even look at this Nine of Swords. So you see the swords, it looks kind of, there's some that look more gruesome, but this is just where somebody's really being affected by their thoughts up all night, worrying, lots of anguishing thoughts, difficulty, could even be nightmares, things like that. But when we look at cards like the Devil or Death, which just means that something has to end. It can be a literal death, but oftentimes it's the death of a situation, the death of a way that you do things. You have to let go of and change what you're doing in order to make room and create space for something new. So some people feel that the Rider-Waite deck and the original tarot decks can be a little intimidating. All right, so I'm just going to pull a couple of cards, maybe even just one card. What is it, God, angels, ancestors, and guides, that the people who see this need to hear? So we've got the Queen of Wands. So when I see the Queen of Wands, I think of confidence. You know, we've got this yellow, like, heart chakra, the sunflowers, joy, confidence. She's sitting there just seeming like she doesn't have a care in the world. Wands are also a very fiery energy. Oh, so I feel like there's something that you're wanting to do, something that you're wanting to manifest, but you're going to have some patience. It's about balance. It's understanding that things sometimes take time. We have to, like, wait for it to come to us in a time where it flows, where it feels easy. And I see this crown, which, as you know, the Queen also has a crown. And we've also got that yellow. So it's being able to build that, I feel like it's being able to build that confidence. It's being able to get into a position where you feel like you are able to just be yourself and not worry so much about others. And that's going to take some effort on your part. And I talked about the Death card, so here's the Death card. So it's letting go of whatever rules, whatever structures, whatever negative things that you have in your head that you feel like other people have told you, feeling like you're not good enough, knowing that you have whatever it is you need. It's just you sometimes, and that's for any of us, can block yourself from what you're trying to do because of those thoughts that you have. All right, so let's see. What do we need to be able to create this death energy? That makes sense. We've got the High Priestess. So listening to your intuition, your higher self, tapping in, whether that's to divine guidance, whether that's to your intuition, your knowledge, your information, the things that you know about yourself. And like I said, letting go of that judgment of what you think other people think about it, or kind of doubting yourself. You got to let go of those doubts. All right, so what is the outcome if we're able to tap into that intuition and to trust ourselves? It may not be in this deck. I'll try one more shuffle, and if not, we'll do the Oracle deck. Okay. Yeah, the Five of Wands. You got to give up feeling like you have to fight everybody, like you have a constant battle where people are either not believing you, they're not with you, they're saying that your ideas won't work. Give up the thought that everything feels like a struggle, that things can't just happen for you, that you have like a harder time doing things than other people do. You have to give that up. And if you can give that up, then you've got the Six of Wands. This is the victory. So the Five of Wands, you're feeling like you're having a battle, you're constantly feeling like you have to fend for yourself, you have to put other people in their place, or worry about if somebody's going to say something. Don't worry about what other people have to say. Step in your power. Create that victory. Become the Queen of Wands. Have that confidence, that quiet confidence that says, you know what, I don't even have to say anything back to you, because I already know that what I'm doing is for my highest self and for my own good, and that I don't need to worry about the opinion of other people. All right. I've got 5 minutes before my next session, because today's a back-to-back day. So I'm going to try to pull a card real quick from the Angels and Auras Oracle deck. That's Radleigh Valentine and Douglas Fraser. Or excuse me, Dougal Fraser. Dougal Fraser, I don't know. One of those. All right, what do we need to know? What do we need to focus on? Yep. Focus on self-respect and worthiness. So when this is balanced, it's self-worth, affirmations, independence, and motivation. And when we are unbalanced, it's insecurity, being critical, codependent with others, and indifferent. And the other card that we got is peace. And when you're in balance with this, it's connected journey, balance, clearing out all those negative thoughts, clearing out all those old energies. And when it's unbalanced, you feel disconnected, vulnerable, unaware. So yeah, let go of the thoughts of other people. What they think doesn't matter. Focus on you and build that confidence and do what it is that you want to do, because the victory is coming.